Player 2 has entered the game.
What is up, Vikings? I am Player 2, and in today's Valheim Quick Guide, I'm going to be showing you how to craft and use a pullable cart that will enable you to build bases 10 times faster. I'll also do a stress test to show you how much the cart can actually hold before you can no longer move it. And keep in mind that if Valheim tips, news, and gameplay butters your biscuit, consider subscribing. I upload new Valheim videos almost every single day, stream it live, and play with my community. We also discuss it on our Discord, all links in the description below. Now let's get started. And while I take you step by step, it is important that you don't miss anything. If you want to skip ahead though, this video is time-stamped for your convenience. So the first thing that you need to do is build a workbench, which you more than likely already have. And if you don't, it only takes 10 wood, so go chop down some trees. Next, you're going to need to build the forge. For this, you'll need copper, coal, stone, and wood. And you'll need to build it in the vicinity of your workbench. For the copper, just simply go mine some copper ore deposits that are scattered all over the Black Forest. And we're going to smelt them into ingots here in a second. Did I say ingots? Ingots. For coal, you need to build a fire kiln. Build the kiln with stone and surtling cores. In the early game, your best method at finding surtling cores will be in the burial chambers in the Black Forest. There's several scattered throughout. So you should be able to gather them pretty quickly. Once you have the kiln built, fill it up with wood. The kiln in return will spit out coal. After you have the amount that you need to build the forge, set it aside, and then build your smelter. This will also require surtling cores and stone. Once it's up, you need to smelt that copper ore. Throw the ore into the left side and throw the coal into the right side to give it fuel. You need 6 copper ingots, and the forge spits at about every 30 seconds or so an ingot for you. So it may take a couple of minutes. Once they're out, you now have everything that you need for the forge. So go ahead and craft it. Now we're at the final steps. You need to craft only 1 set of bronze nails to make the cart. For bronze, you'll need to gather some tin ore if you still have copper ingots already left over. Tin veins are also found in the Black Forest, specifically along the shorelines and small creek beds that bleed throughout the island. Same as before, use the smelter to turn them into ingots. Although for 1 bronze ingot, you're only going to need 1 tin ingot and 2 copper. Now with that, craft the bronze nails. After that, you can pull up your building menu with your hammer. Right there in MISC, you're going to see the cart. Okay, so now that you have the cart crafted, it's important that you understand how to use it to avoid frustration. To pull the cart, you need to be right in front between the 2 arms. Look at the arms and press E. If you're outside of the arms, you're going to get an error saying not in the right position. And if you're a slow learner like I am, you're going to be glad that I told you that. Now, head to the back of the cart. You can open up its inventory, and it has the same standard amount of slots that your character does. The only difference is that it doesn't have a specification for a carry limit. This is probably the most important part. So I've tested it out with different weights and attempted to take it over hills and mountains, and it looks like your best bet will be to keep the weight in the cart below 1,000 pounds, which is still a lot. As long as you keep it under that, you can still traverse most of the terrain while still moving forward. Now, the less you take on, the faster you'll go. Also, it is important to eat a hearty meal before going out, which you should be doing regardless, but this will give you a bigger stamina bar so you can get yourself over those higher hills. And for live Valheim tips and guides, come by the stream so I can give you a warm welcome to the most interactive Valheim community. We're starting a dedicated server as well. Links are in the description below. I will see you in the next one.